to the shot clock to wrap up. Look, the Lakers lost tonight. I know, 108 to 107, but it wasn't the kind of loss that we were expecting to see at all. I thought they were going to lose double digits, as I said already. However, yeah, these guys got some cojones. You feel me? You know it. They do. You know, right now, look, we have a couple of interviews coming in right now. I think we have Austin Reaves. Let's just go ahead and listen.
Just what did you make of those, final 2 minutes of the game where it seemed like you guys were going back and forth and neither team was really able to make a shot in that stretch?
I mean, it's just both groups really just competing, We got some good looks down the stretch and didn't make them. I had 2 good looks, missed them. Want those back, obviously. Last shot of the game, Cam, good look. Just didn't make it. But that's how basketball goes. We competed to get back into that game, without AD basically in the second half. And with D'Lo getting, 2 techs kind of early in the fourth, we made a great effort to, make it a game and have an opportunity at the end to win.
And for Cam specifically, to be a young player, trying to find your way, how can this help his confidence? I know he didn't make the shot, but how can it help his confidence to know that he's trusted by a guy like LeBron James to even take that, potential game-winning shot in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, one thing about Bron is, and, his whole career he's been, killed for making the right play late games instead of shooting, and that's who he is, and everybody's not love that about him, but that's who he continues to be, and he trusts his teammates. And as soon as he walked into the locker room, he dapped everybody up and went straight to Cam and was like, "Nah, it's a good shot. Like, if it situation like that happens again, we're gonna give it right back to you, and you're gonna knock it down." So, that's major. It's happened to me in the past with Bron, and it's just like you said, a sense of confidence, self-belief. That he bleeds into you. In moments like that.
Now look, you guys are hearing it from Austin, one of the guys on the team. Cam should have took the shot. It was a great shot. And I know it was a great shot. I just believe, just based off of what we've seen over the last few games, Cam is not going to make that shot. And that was just my point from it. But there's still things that, again, that we have to work out of. But you heard it, the effort. They're out there. They're trying their best to execute. You know what I mean? And so when you look at those things, you're still having a Laker team that's trying to compete. And what else can you ask for? They're out there trying to compete. Hold on. All right, they're in the middle talking, Anthony Davis. Go ahead. Listen.
In the second quarter, it just looked like you kind of came down weird. Can you take us through what it felt like and then just how it's been since then, and specifically what you've been dealing with?
Yeah, like off the spin move, just awkward. Spazzed up, but felt fine coming out of halftime. Then it kind of just spazzed up again. Then went to go get wrapped up. Felt fine for a longer stint, maybe 3 minutes, and then kind of just spazzed up again, on that baseline Jimmy shot. I'll be fine. I mean, I'll be ready to go Wednesday, but let it calm down and just some treatment. Be ready to suit up on Wednesday.
You've talked to us before about the importance of if you can get back out there, then you're going to try. We saw you do that, but it sounded like you feel okay as far as what it could be moving forward, or are you still going to wait and see how it feels in the morning, that kind of thing?
I feel confident. I know my body. Obviously, when you sleep, things can calm down or arise. So, but I'm very optimistic. Like I said, I got it loose and got it feeling good. Obviously, it just happened, so I think letting it calm down, just talking to my trainer, everything will be fine.
And obviously, they would have felt like, I shouldn't say obviously, felt like you couldn't make it worse necessarily by going back and trying to play through it? Or is that how much of that's part of the discussion?
That was a conversation. It was just how you feel. Like I said, we did several things to get it feeling good. It felt great. then it just kind of spazzed up, 2 more times. So it wasn't even a conversation of can I make it worse or anything like that. It was just basically going off field.
Just to be clear, it was the play when you drove and kind of did a spin move. That's where it wasn't the dive or anything after that.
All right, they're more focused on the injury right now, and we should be. I mean, look, Anthony Davis, what they say, the butterfly effect. If a butterfly's wing flies in New York and Anthony Davis is in Los Angeles, somehow, some way, his ankle will get twisted. I'm just saying. 100, it's the butterfly effect. So we definitely want him back for the rest of this road trip, but I don't want to put him in danger either. You know what I mean? So let's try to see if we can get some of these other guys back. And, hey, what they say in football, next man up. Come on, basketball's the same way, man. Next man up, and let's get out there and let's play some ball. Right now we have LeBron James. Let's go ahead and listen in.
LeBron, two questions for you, kind of going off of Dave's question. You mentioned that there were some things that you couldn't control in that fourth quarter that kind of controlled the game. Can you kind of clarify what you mean by that? Was it the...
Well, our coach got teed up. That's a point. D'Lo got teed twice. Those are 2 more points. I got called for a delay of game was resulting in a tee where I fouled Jimmy Butler and I rolled the ball to the sideline where the ball is being taken out. The ref told me I threw the ball to the sideline when I actually just rolled it to the sideline, and coach was right there and actually just held it with his foot, and they called it another. So that resulted in another free throw, and we lost by 1. So those are things we can't control.
And with the last shot, Cam missed it. For a young guy that can be tough on confidence, what was your message to him out in the locker room with that?
Be ready again, because there will be many more opportunities, especially for me. I know I'm going to see 2 defenders late in games, so just be ready.
LeBron, prior to Cam's 3, you guys had 3 other really, really good looks.
Really was.
What did you like about the shot creation you got?
Now you have to agree, right? Look, there's things that we cannot control, and one of the biggest things, and I talked about it the other day, the officiating. We saw, 7, 8 technicals tonight? 8 technicals, and then 2 of those technicals get D'Angelo Russell, of all people, ejected from the game. What are we supposed to say about this? I mean, there's things that we cannot control, and then when you look at the point differential, just like LeBron was pointing it out there, this point here, that point there, we only lost by 1. But when you start bringing all these little things that we're not understanding why this call is being made, when you start bringing all that together, everybody has their hands up. You see where I'm coming from? Okay, we have one more interview, I think. Coach Darvin Ham, let's go ahead and
spirit, guys going down here making plays with force. And, LeBron was phenomenal, along with a lot of his other teammates, Austin. Everybody chipped in. Cam on the defensive end, Torian on the defensive end, C. Wood coming up with some big rebounds late. I mean, that's a tough team to go against. They're going to make you feel their presence on both sides of the ball, throughout the entire 48 minutes.
Darvin, what was your vantage point on D'Angelo Russell being thrown from the game, and what might have prompted that action?
I mean, I think just the perspective of inconsistency. And even when I got hit with my technical foul, normally, I've been around this league a long time, man, and you have a crew chief supposed to, along with his counterparts, have the game under control. And all I want is an explanation sometimes, and to not get that for the rest of the game. And once I got my technical,
so now you're hearing the positivity from the
Miami
coach.
Plays a physical.
He wants those shots taken by Cam Reddish, and he says that Cam Reddish is practicing them. I'm telling Cam Reddish, you practice nothing but those corner threes. Torian Prince, all those guys that find themselves in those areas. That's all I want to see. I don't want to see no free throws, none of that. As soon as you get into the practice, corner threes. Corner threes. You know what I'm saying? But again, Darvin Ham is saying the same thing. There's a lot of things that we can't control, right? The different technical fouls that were called, and then also the different fouls in general. We're trying our best to play the ball that they want us to play. You know what I mean? So you can't say LeBron is flopping like they're trying to say. No, we're actually practicing the rules as they are. And that's what we're doing. And that's the shot clock. Thank you for tuning in to the post-game wrap-up. I'll see you next time. Hopefully with a win.